Welcome back to Danzique Fitness, my friends. Desiree here, and I hope you're all enjoying your 2020 so far. I wanted to create a 1-hour Pilates class for you, so let's get down on those mats and let's get started. Sitting up nice and tall, hands are behind the thighs, shoulders are stacked right on top of the hips. Take a nice inhale here, really feel the rib cage expand, and as you exhale, you're going to scoop the belly, tuck the tail around the back, and drop the head down nice and heavy. Keep breathing naturally, and let's just shake the head side to side. No tension in the upper body. Good, and steady the head back to center. Take your time as you sequentially roll up through the spine to sit up tall, and then we'll drop the head back. Oh, doesn't that feel amazing? Good, and bringing the head back to center. Let's go again. Nice inhale. And scoop the belly, tuck the tail around the back. Beautiful C curve in the spine. Drop the head down, and again, shake the head gently side to side. Make sure you keep breathing here. We're never holding the breath. And take your time rolling up bone by bone by bone. And again, drop that head back. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. From here, let's lengthen those legs out nice and long on our mat. Right arm reaches up and over, and we'll take a beautiful side bend. Make sure you're really rooting those sit bones. Round the back forward, drop the head down, and let's swing it over to the other side. Good. And again, round the back forward, drop the head down, swing the body around to the first side. Beautiful. And last time, around the back, drop the head, let it go, and sweep it around to the second side. Let's sit up nice and tall, and from here, let's lengthen those arms out. Again, we scoop the belly, tuck the tail, and let's roll all the way down to our mat. Bone by bone by bone, stay in control. Continue the arc with the arms, and let's go into our roll-up. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, peel the spine off the mat and round over those legs. Good, nose to the knee. Let's grab onto our right ankle or calf, depending upon your flexibility, sitting up nice and tall, dropping the head back. Good. Bring the head back to center, and let's lower everything down as a unit, the leg and the upper body. And from here, let's continue rolling all the way back down to the mat. Bone by bone by bone, keep those shoulders away from the ears, and let's roll up again. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, peel the spine, round over the leg, and now we grab onto that left ankle or calf. Hoist the leg up as you sit up nice and tall, and again, drop the head back, really opening up the chest. Good. Bring the head back to center, and again, everything lowers down as a unit. Beautiful. Drop the head down nice and heavy. From here, place your hands behind your pelvis, bend the knees, legs are open about hip width, and let's push up into our reverse tabletop. If you want, you can drop the head back again. Good. Hold it here. Arms and core and legs are nice and strong. Lift your head up if it was back, and let's go into some heel lifts. Keep those hips up nice and high. Make sure the hips are level. We don't want to compensate. Good. Again, shoulders are away from the ears. Lots of space there. Beautiful. And again, take a moment to drop the head back if you'd like. Keep squeezing those buns to keep the hips up high. And let's lower the pelvis back down to the mat. Beautiful. Lengthen those legs out, lengthen the arms out, and again, we take it all the way down. Sequentially, bone by bone, continue the arc with the arms, and let's go up again. Here we go. Fingertips to the sky, tuck the chin. Exhale, peel the spine, round over the legs, nose to the knees. Good. And again, slide those hands behind your pelvis. Bend the knees. Again, legs are hip width apart. And again, we're going to push up into that tabletop position. Very nice, everyone. Drop the head back if you'd like. Keep breathing. And lift the head back up. And again, let's go into those heel lifts. Beautiful job, my friends. And steady the legs. Drop the head back again if you'd like. Keep those hips up nice and high. Good. And lower the pelvis back down to the mat. And again, we lengthen the legs out. Lengthen the arms out. Scoop the belly, tuck the tail, and we take it all the way down again. And here we go, my friends. Let's go up one more time. And peel the spine off the mat, round over those legs. Hopefully those hamstrings are feeling nice and warm by now. Good. And if you're feeling good, I want you to press up into your reverse plank. If this is too much, you can go back to that reverse tabletop. Good. Core is engaged. Glutes are engaged. The hamstrings, quads, everything is working here. Beautiful. Hold, hold, hold. And then lower the pelvis back down. Flex up those feet. Take a nice inhale. Arms come up and exhale over the legs. Try to keep the feet nice and flexed. And if you can grab onto those toes, that's great. If not, just place your hands on your shins. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings, the calves, the Achilles. And come up just enough so you can make a nice flat back. Good. Drop the head back if you'd like. And let's point those feet and round the back forward. Drop the head down nice and heavy. Good. Rolling up sequentially through the spine to sit up nice and tall. Lengthen those arms out. And again, scoop the belly, tuck the tail. And let's prop ourselves up on our forearms this time. So you have two options. You can either keep the legs lengthened on the mat, nice and long, or you can bend the knees. Having the knees bent is a little bit more challenging, and you'll see why in a moment. But first, we're just going to start by crunching the knees into the chest. So if you'd like, you can just keep your knees bent for this one. Make sure you're breathing, lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. Good. And now we're going to release the arms and hold. So this is the part where if your knees are bent more, it is more challenging. If your legs are lengthened on the mat, it makes it a little bit easier. So the more compact your legs are, the harder it is. We're holding, we're breathing, and we'll lower those arms down, and let's go from the top. So again, crunching the knees into the chest. Good. Try to keep the rest of the body nice and still. So you're really just moving the leg from the hip joint here. There's no extra rocking and rolling going on. Very nice. And again, we're going to release those arms, just the arms released. Try not to move the level of your torso. Bend the elbows, join your fists together, and let's go into some Russian twists. So if you're having a little bit of trouble with this one, I do suggest you lengthen your legs all the way on the mat just to help keep you nice and stable. Your core has to work a little bit harder the more those knees are bent. Good. Keep going. Keep twisting. We're exhaling on the twists to help us twist that extra little bit. And we'll bring the body back to center. Lengthen the arms. And again, lower yourself down to your forearms. All right, friends. From here, we're going to lengthen those legs out all the way this time. And let's go into our développés. Good. So we'll just keep alternating legs. You bring the knee into the chest and then lengthen the leg up, toes reaching for the sky. Good. So this is all about the longest possible line you can make. So even if you can't stretch your legs up all the way, that's okay. Just strive to make the longest line possible. That's what my workouts are all about. Making these beautiful, elegant, long, lean muscles. Beautiful. Make sure you're breathing. Again, that core is engaged. Shoulders always pressing down. Beautiful. From here, release those arms again and hold. Good. Stay, stay, stay. Breathe. Think happy thoughts. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Almost there. Stay, stay, stay. And flex the feet, arms up, sit up tall, and round over the legs. Woo! Good. Again, grab onto those feet if you can reach. If not, hands go on the shins. Keeping those feet nice and flexed. Come up just enough so you can make a nice flat back. Drop that head back if you'd like. Nice. And again, round the back forward, drop the head down, point those feet, and roll up through the spine. Very nice job, my friends. From here, let's place the hands behind the torso, nice and wide. And let's go into a new sequence. So again, sitting up tall, shoulders are down. I want you to take that right leg and externally rotate it or turn it out from the hip, and we're just going to pulse it up 8 times. So because the leg is turned out, this is specifically a great one to target those inner thighs. The rest of the body stays still. Then we're going to flip over and we pulse the leg to the back. So from here, I'm lowering down onto that left forearm. My right hand is on the floor. And then I adjust my body back to my starting position and go again. So the inner thigh lifts the leg up. And then I flip around and pulse the leg to the back. This is great for that booty, really squeezing the buns at the top of each lift. Very nice. And we have 2 more sets. Keep going, keep breathing. Shoulders down, tummies in tight. Good. And flip it around. Try to flip with control. And same thing here, when you adjust back to your starting pose, stay in control of the movement. Good. Here's our last set. We're almost there. And pulsing to the back, squeezing that booty at the top of each lift. Really lifting up, belly button in and up at all times. Good. And adjust back to your starting pose. Isn't that a fun one? All right, let's even things out and we'll try it on the other side. Externally rotate your left leg. And again, lifting the leg up to the front from the inner thigh. Try to keep the length in the leg. Really feel the energy shooting out of those toes. And now we flip over onto the right, pulsing that leg to the back. Good. Keep that belly button pulling in and up. And adjust with control back to your starting pose. Good. And again, flip it around. Very nice. We have 2 more rounds. Keep going, keep breathing. Really try to maintain the length in both legs as much as possible. Imagine like someone is pulling your leg up and out. And flip it around, keeping that belly button pulling in and up. If you experience any sort of back pain here, that's usually an indication that you're not engaging in that core enough. So keep that in mind. And last set. Good. And flip it around. Squeezing that booty at the top of each lift. Good. And bring the body back to the starting position. Beautiful. Lower your leg down and let's bend the knees into the chest. From here, point those toes and we're going to open up to our butterfly position, really squeezing the buns to open the knees to the side as much as you can, and then squeeze the legs in nice and tight. Open up and squeeze it in tight. Good. Let's keep going with this. So toes are staying nice and pointed. When you open up to your butterfly position, keep pushing those heels up so your heels aren't actually touching the floor. We don't want to sickle those feet. Good. Again, tummy's engaged, shoulders are down. We're just breathing naturally. Good. Really opening up those hips and squeeze the legs in together nice and tight. Beautiful. Keep going. Very nice, everyone. Let's lengthen the legs up and sitting up nice and tall, and we'll take another exhale over the legs. Round the back forward, drop the head down, flex the feet, grab onto those toes if you can. And again, make a nice flat back, drop the head back if you'd like. Very nice. And point the feet, round the back forward, drop the head down. From here, let's take it all the way down to the mat this time, and we'll get into some more core work. So legs are long, arms are long. Inhale, scoop the belly, tuck the tail. Exhale, rolling down sequentially. Just place your arms by your side. And let's bring the knees into the chest, and we'll just come to our home base position. Take some nice deep breaths here and rock the knees side to side to take out any tension in the lower back. And you can also rock the head side to side to release any tension in the neck. Hands go on the shins. Let's curl up the head, neck, and shoulders and go into a single leg stretch variation. So we're only going to release the right side, right leg and right arm, and then we bring everything back in. And then we go on the left side. Beautiful. So we're going to inhale as we lengthen out. Feel the longest line possible from fingertips to toes. Good. And then we exhale when we bring everything back into that nice tight ball. Good. We don't want the back to arch, so make sure you're always imprinting your spine. The chin stays tucked. Very nice, everyone. And 2 more times. Right side releases long. Exhale, bring it in. Left side, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it in. And now let's go for our double leg stretch. Everything lengthens out. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, lengthen out. Keep that spine imprinting. Good. Don't let the head fling back. Keep the chin tucked. Beautiful. Lengthening the arms and the legs in opposition. And again, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it in. Very nice. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it in. And another. Very nice. Keep it going. Good. Let's take a little break. Relax the head down. Again, rock the knees side to side. Rock the head side to side. Good. And let's do a fun little variation combining our single leg and double leg stretch. So again, we start with the hands on the shins, curl up the head, neck, and shoulders. Let's lengthen out just the right side and bring it in. And then we lengthen just the left side and bring it in. And then we lengthen both sides together. Good. And then we go from the top. So right side lengthens out. Exhale, bring it in. Left side, lengthen out, exhale, bring it in. Both sides, inhale, lengthen out, exhale, bring it in. Good. Keep going, everyone. Right side, bring it in. Left side, and bring it in. And everything. Good. And again, keep going. Pressing the spine down into the mat. We don't want that back to arch. Core is really working hard here. Very nice. And let's keep it going. Lengthening out in opposition. Beautiful. And again. Yes, keep going. You got this. Very nice. All right, finish strong. Last set here. Woo! So good. All right. Relax that head down. Again, rock the knees side to side, head side to side. Great job, everyone. Okay, let's take a moment and place our legs in our butterfly position just to really release the hips. You can relax the feet and the ankles on the floor. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Allow your knees to open up to the side. No tension in the body. And let's bring the knees into the chest and we'll go into another variation. Here we're going to combine our single leg stretch with our scissors. So let's place both hands on our right shin, curl up the head, neck, and shoulders, shoot out that left leg nice and long, and we'll change legs 8 times. Grab onto the left shin, and right, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Now we grab onto the left leg, scissor, slice 2, slice 3, and 4 long legs. Good. And 7. And let's go back to the top. Here we go. Hands on the left shin. And change. Single leg stretch. Good. Again, pressing the spine into the mat. We never want that back to arch. Beautiful. And now we grab onto the left leg, scissor. Both legs are as long as you can make them, reaching in opposition, energy shooting out of those toes. And 7, and last one, 8. Beautiful job. Let's take a little break. Hug the knees into the chest, relax the head down, rock the knees side to side, head side to side. Good. And let's go back to that butterfly position with the legs. Again, relax the feet and the ankles on the floor. Allow the hips to open up. If you want, you can place your hands on your inner thighs just to help guide those knees closer down to the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, friends, let's move on to our shoulder bridge series. Feet flat on the floor, legs hip width apart, tuck the tail and peel the spine off the mat, lifting up into your shoulder bridge. From here, place your hands on your hips for support and also just to feel your hips nice and level the whole time. Lift up the right knee and lower down, and then we lift up the left and lower back down. Good. So we're really just testing our strength and our balance. The knees stay bent at a 90-degree angle, and we're just going to keep alternating lifting the legs up. Good. So there's no shifting or twisting or dipping down. Hips stay level the whole time. Lengthen the arms up, and now let's pulse those hips up. Beautiful. Again, really squeezing the buns at the top of each lift. Pressing into the floor equally with both feet. That's important. Good. Keep going. Keep pulsing. Relax the shoulders. No tension in the upper body. Good. Keep going. And hold. Hands go back on the hips. And let's advance this combination. Bring that right knee in. This time we lengthen the leg long, bend the knee back in, lower the foot down, and we'll do a heel lift. Both heels come up and lower back down. Then we do left side. Knee comes in, leg lengthens up and out, bend the knee back in, lower the foot down, and both heels come up and lower back down. Good. And back over to the first side. Right knee in, lengthen long. Keep those hips up high, and both heels come up and lower down. And again, left leg in, lengthen long. Make sure those hips are staying nice and level. And both heels up. And keep those heels up, lengthen the arms up, and let's go back to those hip pulses. So again, really squeezing the glutes at the top of each lift. It's not a big movement, but boy, does it burn. Those buns should be on fire. Of course, we're also working the core and the hamstrings and the quads and the calves now that our heels are lifting off the mat. Good. Keep going, everyone. Keep pulsing. Hips level, pressing into the floor equally with both feet. Relax the shoulders down. Hold, hold, hold up. Good. And let's roll down sequentially through the spine. Lower the heels, lower the arms. Very nice. Good. And let's stretch out those hamstrings. Lengthen the legs up. If you can grab your ankles or toes, that's wonderful. If not, hands go behind the calves or even the thighs. See if you can curl up the head, neck, and shoulders and flex those feet. Good. If you can grab onto the toes here, again, that's wonderful. If not, that's okay too. Just place your hands behind your thighs or your calves, whatever you can reach comfortably. Breathe. And let's grab onto the right foot or right leg, and we'll go into some single leg bicycles. So just the left leg is moving here. We lower the leg down and then bend the knee to bring the leg back up. Good. So we're really isolating here. It's just that left leg that's moving. So we're really focusing on stretching and strengthening here. You guys know I love my 2-in-1 combinations. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. Stay in control of the movement. We're going at a nice slow pace. And let's grab onto the left foot or left leg, whatever you can reach comfortably. And now just the right leg is moving. Single leg bicycles. Good. Make sure there's space between your shoulders and your ears. Again, we're not arching the back, so keep pressing the whole spine down into the floor. Good. Working nice and slow, staying at a nice steady tempo. Beautiful. Making the longest leg line possible. Good job, everyone. And again, grab onto the feet or legs. Feel a nice stretch in the backs of the legs, calves, Achilles. Good. And hug those knees back into the chest. Relax the head down. Home base position. Rock the knees side to side. Good. And let's place the hands behind the thighs. Give yourself a little rock back so you can pull yourself up. Okay, let's do a nice little hip opener stretch. So one foot is closer to you, the other foot is in front of that foot, and we're just going to reach the hands forward. Good. Take nice deep breaths here to allow your muscles to relax into the stretch. And then we'll roll up through the spine to sit up nice and tall. Place the hands behind your pelvis. And now let's reverse our curve. So you're pushing your hips forward, really arching the back, dropping the head back. Good. This is a nice one. for your hip flexors. And we'll lower the hips down and let's just switch legs. Opposite foot closer to you. And again, slide those hands forward. Reach your arms out nice and long. Drop the head down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful. And let's roll up through the spine to sit up nice and tall. Again, hands go behind your pelvis. And push up, push those hips forward, arch the back, drop the head back. Good job, everybody. Let's lower the pelvis back down and we'll get ready for our next sequence. All right, let's go on our side and let's target those outer thighs next. So propping yourself up on your forearm, take your bottom leg and let's bend that knee. And this is just to help keep us nice and stable and balanced. Your top leg is in the parallel leg position. Of course, we're pulling that belly button in and up, and we're just going to lift that top leg up. And again, we're going at a nice, somewhat slow, steady tempo. I want you to stay in control of the movement. Good. Never drop the leg down. You shouldn't make any noise. Good. Let's flex the foot, bring the leg in front of you, and now we do the same thing in this position. This is a burner. Good. Really great one for those outer thighs and the glutes. Good. Keep pressing those shoulders down, belly button in and up, nice long neck, lifting up through the crown of the head. Good. And bring the leg back to the starting position, point those toes, and this time we just pulse it up 16 times. So we're working within a smaller range of motion. Again, the leg is in the parallel leg position, so we don't want that kneecap facing the sky. Keep the kneecap facing the wall in front of you. Good. Flex the foot, bring it around to the front, and now we pulse it up here 16 times. Good. Ooh, I know it burns. Keep fighting for it. Keep breathing. Almost there. Ooh, good job, my friends. All right, from here, lengthen your bottom leg, and now we're going to turn out the top leg. So externally rotate that top leg from the hip, and let's kick it up and lower down with control. So now the kneecap is facing the sky as much as you can, maintaining that beautiful external rotation. Good, and this is all about the length of the leg. Energy shooting out of those toes. Very nice. Good job, my friends. From here, release that arm, and now we twist the body and lift up both legs and then adjust back to our side. So this is our double leg lift. Both legs are externally rotated, so heels are together, toes are apart. Woo! This is a great one. We're working so many muscle groups here. Great one for the core, specifically those obliques, since we're adding in this little twist of the body. Good. And keep going. Shoulders down, nice long neck. Beautiful. Okay, last one. Make it a good one. And adjust back to your side. Woo! All right. Let's swing the legs around And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, we're on that forearm. Bend the bottom leg for support. Top leg is in the parallel leg position. And here we go, lifting the leg up and lowering down with control. Again, don't just drop the leg. We don't want to make any noise. Good. Shoulders down, tummy in tight. Just breathing naturally here. Good. And flex that foot. Bring the leg in front of you. And same thing, lifting the leg up 8 times. Good. Very nice. And point the toes, adjust the leg, and this time we pulse the leg up 16 times. Again, keeping the leg in the parallel line. Good. And we flex the foot, bring the leg in front, and here we go to the front 16 times. Very nice. Keep going. I know it burns. Fight for it. Beautiful. All right, you did it. Adjust that leg back to the side and straighten the bottom leg. Top leg externally rotated from the hip, and let's kick the leg up and again lower down with control. Good. As I said before, it's all about the length. We want the longest leg line possible. And don't just think about the leg going up. Really think about the leg going up and out. So the energy is really shooting out of those toes. Good. Lifting up nice and tall in the torso. Don't sink down. Release that arm. And now we turn and lift up the legs. And then flip back over to the side. Rotate the body, lifting the legs up. And rotate. Good. Keep going with these. I know these are tough. Remember, both legs are externally rotated. Heels are together. Toes are apart. All right, we have 4 more. I know you can do it. Focus on your breathing. Core is engaged, shoulders down, lifting the legs up from the inner thighs to take the pressure off your quads. All right, last one. You can do it. Yes. Great job, everyone. Woo! I know, that one is a killer. All right, let's take a little break by doing a nice little stretching sequence. So I want you to open those legs to your center split. Kneecaps are facing the sky. Again, legs are externally rotated. Good. And from here, let's just walk those hands forward and we'll just take a moment. Take some nice deep breaths. Don't let the legs turn in. And let's walk the hands back towards the body to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to lift the arms up to a ballet high, fifth position. Flex those feet and let's go up and over to the side. This is a great one for the obliques. Your core lifts the body back up to center, and then we go the other way. Good. So keeping the legs nice and long and engaged. Feet are nice and flexed. Most important part here is that we're really bending to the side. So don't allow your body to turn towards your leg. We want to keep the body facing the wall in front of you. So no twisting here. Just nice big bend from the waist, working those side abdominals. Good. Again, making sure there's space between your shoulders and your ears. And relax the hands down. Very nice. Point those feet. And again, let's walk the hands forward. Good. Drop the head down nice and heavy. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And walk the hands back towards the body. And this time, let's go up and over to the side. Good. Bring the body back, and then the opposite arm comes up as we bend the opposite way. Beautiful job, everybody. Sitting up nice and tall, let's just circle those feet around. Take any tension out of the ankles, feet, and toes. Good. And let's swing the legs around, and we'll flip over onto the bellies, and let's do some prone exercises. So we're going to work the entire back of the body. Let's open the legs a little bit more than hip width. Have your hands open about that same width, and just push the floor away into a nice back extension. So this is really nice to give the abdominals a stretch after working them so hard. I want you to think of pulling your belly button in and up now, and release one arm without losing that core engagement. And then we'll release the other arm. Good. So this is, again, another wonderful stretch and strengthen exercise. We're stretching out the abdominals, stretching out the back, while also strengthening the entire core. So when you release that arm, nothing else changes. Good. Lower the whole body back down onto the mat. And from here, let's place hand on top of hand. Rest your forehead on your hands. And we're going to lift up into a reverse crunch. So everything comes up, the entire upper body, and then we lower down. Good. So let's keep going with these. The legs do not move. We're keeping the legs down onto the mat. Good. Really lifting up and out through the crown of the head. Make sure that core is engaged. If you're experiencing back pain, that's an indication that you're not engaging in that core. And let's switch over to the legs now. So the upper body stays down. We're squeezing those buns, engaging in the hamstrings, and both legs float up and lower down with control. Again, don't make any noise. Good. Core is activated still. And let's switch back over to the upper body. Lifting up 4 times. Good. And then we switch over to the legs. Legs lift up and out. Again, 4 times. Beautiful. Energy shooting out of those toes. Long legs. Very nice. And let's close the legs in tight. We'll take a little break. Push back into your child's pose just to release the back. And then we're going to go for a little swim. Taking nice deep breaths here. And let's walk it back out onto the bellies. Legs are together, arms are straight out in front of you. And let's lift up opposite arm to leg. Beautiful. So lifting up into that back extension, lowering down, and then we go over to the second side. Again, feel the opposition, toes reaching one way, fingertips reaching in the other direction. First side, lengthening out long. And second side, lift up and out. Beautiful. And this time, let's see if we can lift everything up together. And we're going to flutter the legs and the arms like you're swimming. Good. Keep your gaze at your mat. Navel is pulling in and up. And let's keep the legs fluttering, but I want you to sweep your arms behind you, allowing your upper body to lift up even a little bit higher. Good. Keep kicking those legs. They don't actually touch the floor, so we're not splashing, but we are just fluttering. Let's add in a twist. Bring your body back to center, twist the other way. And body back to center, again, twist. And body back to center, last time, twist. Good, and body back to center. Woo! All right. Relax the body back down, and again, let's push back into our child's pose. Good, arms nice and long in front. Back is rounded, drop the head down. And let's actually walk the hands over to the right just to add in a nice little side bend. Breathe. And let's walk the hands over to the left now. Good. And walk the hands back to center. And roll up through the spine to sit up nice and tall. Good. Let's circle that head all the way around just to release any tension. And then reverse your head circle. Really let it go. Okay, friends, let's walk out to our tabletop pose. So knees are under the hips, hands are under the shoulders. Of course, that tummy is in nice and tight. And let's go into our bird dog. So opposite arm to leg, right arm, left leg, lengthen out nice and long. Again, feel the opposition. Nothing else moves. Hold it here. And then we lower everything down with control. Second side, left arm and right leg. Good. Feel the opposition. Breathe. And lower back down. And we'll go once again. First side, right arm, left leg. Good. Stay, stay, stay. And lower down. And second side, left arm, right leg. Good, and lower down with control. From here, roll up through the spine, stacking the shoulders right on top of the hips and knees, and let's hinge back and then straighten out. So we're keeping the chest open and wide, core is engaged. Beautiful. Spine is staying so long and so straight. We're not arching, we're not tucking, we're just hinging back from the knees. This is a great one for the quads, hamstrings, buns, core. We're working a lot here. Place the hands down and we'll adjust back to our tabletop pose. And again, right arm, left leg lengthens out and hold. Lower down with control. And left arm, right leg, nothing else moves. We're really isolating here. Lower down and back to the first side. Right arm, left leg. Reaching in opposition, nice long lines. And second side. Good. And lower down with control. Good. Again, rolling up through the spine. Stack the shoulders, hips, and knees on top of one another. And we hinge back again. Maybe try to go back a little bit further this time. Good. Hinge it back. Straighten out. Hinge it back and straighten up. And again, take it back and bring it back up. Very nice. All right, lower your pelvis back down, hand goes down, and let's just take a nice little hip flexor quad stretch. We're arching the back. And lower the pelvis back down, swing over to the other side. Left hand is on the floor, pushing the hips forward, arching the back. And we'll go again back to the first side. Let it go. Swing it around. Good. Push those hips forward as much as you can. And last time, sweep it around. And push those hips forward. Very nice. Lower the pelvis back down. Beautiful job, my friends. All right. From here, let's go back to that tabletop position. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Core is in nice and tight. And all we're going to do is release the right leg nice and long behind us. Externally rotate that leg, and we're going to lift it up and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. So we're not lowering it all the way down to the floor. Good. Keep going. And then we are going to bring the knee into the same elbow. Good. So we're going into that fire hydrant position that everyone knows and loves. I know it's a little awkward, but boy, does it really get in those glutes. Good, everyone. Keep going. Focus on keeping that core engaged. Beautiful. And let's even things out and do it on the other side. Pulsing that left leg up. Good. Really squeezing the glutes at the top of each lift. Good. And now we bring the knee into the elbow. Very nice, everyone. Navel in and up. We don't want to change the shape of the back. Spine stays in neutral. Very nice. Lower that leg down. From here, let's make sure the legs are open a little bit wider than hip width. Tuck your toes under, and then we're going to push back into our downward facing dog. Good. Let's lift those heels up. And then we're going to take a little twist to the right. Lengthen the legs up and lower the heels back down. Heels come up, twist the legs to the left. And lengthen them up and lower the heels down. Good. Let's keep going with this. So this is a nice little variation in a wide stance in our downward dog position. And adding in this little twist is just really fun and a great challenge for our strength and flexibility. Let's do the same thing, but we're going to make the stance a little bit more narrower. So your legs are together, not completely together. They need to be a little bit apart so we can make that little twist happen. So we lift the heels up, twist the knees, rotate those legs, and then bring them back to center. Lift the heels up, twist the knees, lengthen up, lower the heels down, and last one, take a twist. Lengthen the legs, beautiful, and lower those heels down. Very nice job, my friends. Widen your stance again. Really, really wide stance. Legs are in the parallel leg position. Cross your arms, and let's just let the body swing side to side like a pendulum. This is such a beautiful release for your back. And of course, you're getting a really nice hamstring, calf, and Achilles stretch in the process. Good. Place the left palm on the floor, twist and reach up with that right arm. and come back to center, and then we reach up and twist to the left. Good. Let's take that one more time. Right arm comes up, reach up and twist. And coming back down, and last time, left arm, reach it up and twist. And bring it back down. Very good. All right. Take a moment here, breathe. And we'll lower the knees down to the floor. And we have one more final sequence left. So for this one, let's get on the backs. And we'll do a really nice jackknife combination. Okay, let's roll it down into our roll over. So your arms are by your sides, toes are on the floor. Good. Enjoy this nice stretch, and then we're going to place the hands on the lower back for support. Both legs lengthen up, toes reaching for the sky, into our jackknife pose. Good. We'll hold it here. Make sure you're breathing. And bring the knees down as we twist them to the left. And then straighten the legs out as you lengthen them back up. Bend the knees down, take a twist to the right. And lengthen the legs back up. Good. Let's keep going with this. Bend and twist left. And lengthen up, legs long. And we bend and twist to the right. Good. And lengthen the legs up long. Beautiful. From here, with control, let's lower the toes back down to the floor. Nice and slowly back down to your rollover position. Good. And then we'll adjust the arms on the floor. From here, we're going to sequentially roll up through the spine into our teaser pose. Good. Release the arms and grab onto the ankles if you can. We're just going to hold this pose and breathe. And we're going to smile and think happy thoughts. Good. Let's shake the head side to side just to really test our balance. Make sure you're not taking any tension in the neck. Steady the head back to center. Good. Hold. Release the arms. Arms are parallel to the legs. Lower the fingertips down to the floor. And again, let's go back to that rollover. Again, placing the hands on the lower back. Lengthen the toes, reaching for the sky, back to your jackknife position. Good. Externally rotate the legs, and this time we bring the knees down into our butterfly position, and then lengthen those legs up. Lower down butterfly, and lengthen the legs up nice and long. Good. So both legs are externally rotated. We're going to maintain that beautiful turnout. Good, as the legs are long and as we bend them down. Very nice. And again, bend down. And let's hold here, and we're going to squeeze the knees together and then open the knees apart. Squeeze them in and open apart. Good. Again, another stretch and strengthen combination. You guys know I love these. Good. Keep going. Keep those toes connected. And then we'll lengthen the legs into our rollover pose again. Lengthen the arms on the floor. And again, we roll up into that teaser. Rolling up sequentially through the spine. Lengthen the arms. Good. And again, let's test our balance by tapping our fingertips down to the floor. Alternating arms. Legs stay still. Nothing else moves. And then we'll do the same thing with the legs. So squeeze those knees together, and we alternate tapping toes to the floor. Good. And let's do both arms together this time. Both arms lower down and lift up simultaneously. Very good. And we'll do the same thing with the legs. So again, squeezing those knees together. Both feet lower down together, tap the floor, and lift up. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Almost there. Good job. Grab onto those ankles or calves, whatever you can reach comfortably. Let's hold this teaser pose again. Breathe, smile, think happy thoughts. Let's move the head side to side, making sure we're not taking any tension in the neck. Beautiful. Hold, hold, hold. And lower the feet back down. All right, my friends, you are almost there. Let's just finish with a couple light stretches. Lengthen the legs out. And again, let's just exhale over those legs. Drop the head down to the knees. And rolling up through the spine to sit up nice and tall. Bend the right knee, right foot is flat on the floor, and let's take a twist to the right. Good. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, no slouching. Bring the body back to center. And again, round over the legs, drop the head down. Roll up through the spine to sit up tall. Bend the left knee, twisting to the left. Left foot is flat on the floor. And again, we're sitting up nice and tall. Think of growing taller as you twist. Good. And bring the body back to center. And last time, melt over those legs. Flex the feet. Grab the toes if you can, making a nice flat back. Drop the head back if you'd like. Good. And point the feet. Round over the legs again. And roll up through the spine. All right, my friends, you are complete with this 1 hour Pilates class. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you completed it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask down below. And of course, share this video with your friends. Help me spread the love. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I am sending so much love and tons of hugs out to all of you. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care of you. Bye.